I am here with Buffalo Nichols. He's got a self-titled debut album out. It's folksy, it's bluesy, and it's sharply intelligent. The song you just heard was How to Love, and it's a song that talks about just how much our bad experiences can shape how we treat others. Have you found that to be true?
Yeah, I think, for better or worse, we treat people based off how we've been treated, in our lives.
Yeah, I know that, I went through some rough times when I was younger, and it, sort of like the woman in the song, it took me a while to be able to, figure out how to treat people the way I want to be treated and not the way I had been treated.
Yeah. That is a challenge.
Absolutely. So in the song, like I said, the woman eventually does come out the other side, but how much is it the responsibility of a person in that situation to stop that cycle of trauma and abuse, and how much do you have to understand and forgive them for the way that they've, sort of been trained?
Yeah, I think the sort of responsibility is all around. When I was writing the song, I kind of switched around the sort of the subject. I guess it starts out like a kind of usual songwriter man-woman relationship, but then the scenarios kind of change or can be interpreted differently. Because these things can happen. It can come from friends and parents and family and strangers. But I do think at some point it comes down to the individual. You have to decide, I'm not going to, pass on this trauma to anyone else. It's going to end here. That's kind of what the last verse is saying. Like, I understand why I was treated this way, but that doesn't mean that I have to, pay it forward.
Yeah, it's a beautiful message. There is a lot of trauma discussed on this album, and some of it just thrown out there to sort of sing the blues, and some of it like this. There is some hope to it as well.
Yeah, I don't intend to be hopeless or hopeful, but I think in the process of writing a song, at least I inevitably end up looking for some sort of an open-endedness, at least, that gives the opportunity to insert hope if you choose.
Next one I want to talk about is Back on Top, where even if you were to insert the hope, the best hope you can have is that this guy actually decides to bring his woman out to share in the good time. Have you seen a lot of self-destructive spirals like this?
Yeah, I think it's pretty common in this the society that we live in this country. I think it's sort of normal to you in a way like living every day like it's your last, because a lot of people are living in desperate situations, and the best way they can enjoy it is to be a little bit self-destructive.
Yeah, it's a rough spot. I am at least on a personal basis, I don't go for the alcohol or the cigars, but I'm not the best with money, and part of that has to be attributed to the I guess the lack of being sort of like in the song, how if you can't even pay your rent with the money, then why not blow it?
Yeah, I think that's a thing a lot of people can relate to, because some people like to perpetuate this myth that you can sort of penny pinch your way out of poverty, but you can be as frugal as you want, but at the end of the day you're still going to be. It's a lot harder to get. It's pretty hard to get out of your the socioeconomic class that you're kind of born into. So couple nights of, spending the $75 in your bank account is not not the worst thing you could do. It feels like that, at least.
Are you good with money?
I'm better now than I was when I wrote the song.
that is a good answer. So let's hear Back on Top, and we will be back. Again, we're with Buffalo Nichols. He's got a self-titled debut album out. And, we'll be back.